Bear swimming in the water once.
Okay. On my turn, I guess I'm going to do a nature check to make sure I'm not going to run into anything.
All right.
10.
All right. So at this point, no one is driving the boat.
Excellent.
And as you kind of take a quick glance behind you, in front of the boat and everything, you notice that the boat is careening straight towards a large boulder.
I'm going to do a survival check to move us out of the way.
Okay.
13.
All right. So you run to the helm, where you saw Flynn kind of moving the wheel back and forth and steering the boat, and you grab a hold of it, and not really knowing what to do and never actually interacting with this at all, you have no idea how this works.
Oh boy.
And so you sit there and you're trying to think back in all of your experience with vehicles, and the only thing that comes close to anything like this was a sleigh. And so you just grab hold of it and you just yank back with all of your might.
Oh,
Go ahead.
God.
Go ahead and do a strength check for me.
Oh God. Side note: Mad Max Fury Road is totally playing right now. So if anybody wants to join me in listening to that.
All right. So as you are kind of like grabbing onto this, and you don't like really feel it like tug one way or the other or anything like that against the current, and so you were just kind of like pull back, thinking like, if I pull straight back on this, just like Santa did with like the reins, like we'll end up coming to a halt, and nothing ends up happening. And so your boat still just starts careening straight forward.
Excellent. Excellent.
Awesome.
Awesome. We're all going to
Fantastic.
die.
This is how we live it.
All right.
You know what? I'm kind of missing Robbie and Chris right now.
Don't say that.
They can save us.
The double hand crossbows and the magic would kind of help right about now.
Only a little.
Yeah, a little bit. I have a hand crossbow. I just fell over before I could use it. Oh shit. That was some complex movement right there.
We all going to die.
All right. And this boat is basically...
Oh my God, that boat is so deep in that other boat.
I can't...
That is some scandalous shit right there.
Yeah, buddy.
What is it? Oh, oh, there we go. Okay. It's going to be more like that. All right. Okay. So, as these guys are all kind of going around here, and Flynn, you end up kind of feeling some more movement on the rope that you were holding. It kind of feels like vibrations, as if something is sawing through the rope at the top.
Get the fuck out. Come on. All right.
You've had a couple turns now to get up there.
I know, but you know, you got to remember it's me that's trying to do.
You got to remember.
My
Robbie's
character does.
supposed to be the one who can't
My
climb
character does really, really well until you ask him to perform simple tasks, and usually that's when shit goes wrong. Like stand up. All right. Whose turn is it? Is it my turn? Or do I got to do a save at all?
Not at this point, no. You have
Okay.
a turn now.
Okay.
You are pretty sure they are sawing through the rope that you are holding on to.
Okay. God damn it. I'm going to die. Popping. Use your mighty strength. Jake, you there?
Oh, what's up?
You going to save me this turn?
Oh,
Okay,
is it my turn?
No, I said you're going to save me.
Oh, I'll see what I can do.
I'm planning ahead. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my... I'm going to try to use the... I'm going to try to get a foothold on the bolt that I placed on the boat. So I don't know if I have to do anything for that. But also to assist me in that, because I know that thing's about to give way, I'm going to take my rapier out, and I'm going to stab the boat with that as an additional support as hard as I can.
You're gonna die.
With all the
Okay,
might
so-
that I have available.
So you're taking your rapier out.
Can somebody just toss a barrel overboard? I can do pretty well. I think from here on out, if somebody just gives me a barrel to hide in.
And
Okay.
you're going to stab the side of the ship to help
And
kind of watch
try
it in
to
there.
use the
Get
combination of a
Uh-huh.
human-sized crossbow and a what weapon do I have? And a piercing weapon, a rapier,
Uh-huh.
to hold myself on the side because I know that it's
Do
about to
you-
get cut away.
Do you have a dagger on you, perchance?
Sure. Yeah, I got a dagger. Of course, who doesn't
Who doesn't
Who
have a
doesn't come
dagger?
to the game without a dagger? Who doesn't have a dagger in their inventory? Of course I have a dagger. Just don't look for a couple seconds. Yeah, I got a dagger in my inventory. Stupid. It's crazy people.
'Cause that would probably actually make a little bit more sense and work better for you, like jabbing that into the side
Wait, you have
Yeah,
crossbow
you can
bolts.
read
Why
it
don't you
now.
just stab those into the side?
than a
Could I use that? But my dagger does damage 1d50. Surprisingly, I just looked it up. The dagger that I have is pretty fucking awesome.
It's okay, it doesn't matter, you'll still roll a 1. So
I know.
Oh, woof!
Oh no!
Shots
Okay.
fired! Shots fired!
I stab or shoot another small object into the side of the boat. Anything that I think could give me enough grip to be able to put weight on it.
okay.
That's
so,
what I do.
And you're just gonna let go of the rope, like, and use those,
Once
or
once I feel like I've got a footing and
Mhm.
both of those things are, and yeah.
All right. So you kind of do those things. Go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
Yay! I'm moving up, guys.
So as you end up getting this kind of dagger lodged in there, you've got like a couple toes on the crossbow bolt kind of below you and everything. You're feeling pretty confident about this plan,
Great, good,
and
because I
you
know
are,
it'll work.
You are pretty sure that this is going to be your best course of action at this point.
You gonna die?
For sure, yeah, totally. Best course
And
of action.
so-
I put all my weight on.
Yep. And so you let go of the rope, and you are now.
Because my character is a small character, and he only weighs like 55 pounds.
And so
But you're soaking
you're at
wet,
it.
so you're gonna weigh like 85 pounds.
So soaking wet, I weigh 60 pounds.
You're holding on to this dagger, and you've got one of your feet on this bolt. And as you end up letting go of the rope and putting the full weight on these objects that you've lodged in here, you end up noticing the crossbow bolt snaps underneath the weight of your body, as there's only several inches kind of sticking out, and it's a small wooden object. It's not really that good of a foothold for you. And so that snaps off, and you've all of a sudden lost your foothold, and you are dangling, holding on kind of, one hand over the other on this dagger that you have lodged into the side of the ship.
They did that shit in Pirates.
And so once you have lost this foothold, you end up noticing the rope beside you go loose and just like slide right past you and down into the water with a small splash. And so you are now hanging on to the side of the boat with this dagger. And that's all you got there. All right, Fa Ping.
This
Okay.
is where we all die.
Wow, this is impressive.
So you have failed and fallen into the water now.
He is. You don't know that.
Technically, I've never made it out of the water.
Yeah, he's kind of like right above water level, but he's still
I'm
on the side of the boat. But
I'm on like turn 3, just
Oh.
above the boat.
you don't really know kind of what's going on at this point.
Alright, so I'm still going to think he's trying to climb up the rope. So I am going to attempt to charge at the people at the front and knock them off.
Okay.
Is there a charge roll or?
Just do like
Fuck,
a basic melee attack.
Bam! Double crit.
Oh,
Holy shit!
wow, that's impressive.
All right, and
I like how this is the one thing I like about the system is we can double crit things, and it looks way more impressive. And that's technically just a single crit, but it looks really badass.
it does look really badass.
Just like a double fail.
All right, so as you run up there, you smack one of the guys like right in the back of the head, who is still looking overboard at the halfling that is dangling on the side of their ship, and you notice that they are actually laughing kind of right before you end up hitting him, and so you crack him in the back of the skull, and he is immediately knocked unconscious and just ragdolls over the ledge. And do you want to do anything else? Do you have unarmed strikes that you want to make? There's still one more guy up there that you have not hit.
I don't know if I can make an unarmed strike off a charge attack.
That's fine. It's basically you're moving and making an attack.
Oh, okay.
It'd be like any other attack.
Unarmed. 10 versus AC.
All right. So you put all of your effort into that first strike, and then just kind of like go around and hit him, hit the next guy, but he had enough warning to kind of gain his composure and take a step back, and so you end up kind of missing him.
Well, on just a completely random note, since I cast Bane and that's another concentration spell, I think that little rock vanishes for whatever that means. I don't think it means anything at this point, but just heads up.
Yeah. Okay.
I've technically not taken any damage, so Bane still holds anybody that's still alive.
Fa Ping, anything else?
No, I think I'm good. I'm looking, I'm going, alright, man, we can talk about this. No need to get hasty.
All right, Kane, it is your turn.
Survival to turn this boat. 22.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
So, as you're kind of pulling back on this boat and realizing that this is not helping at all,
This is definitely not the way to do things.
end up kind of going back to square
Slays
one
are
and trying to figure out what's going on. And then you realize that you can start kind of spinning this whole thing. And so you immediately start spinning it in the direction that you think will end up turning the boat. And luckily, that seems to be the correct direction. So as you end up kind of moving a little bit closer, you just barely move off to the side, and you can feel the boat kind of scraping against the rock, but it is not a head-on collision.
All right. Good. Excellent. Excellent. I can't do much else. I just can't.
Guess you can throw a fireball at that dude.
No, I can't. They're actually farther away than I can.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's 10 squares.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is
Good news is we've almost taken out one of the 3 boats.
Hooray!
So that's good.
This is why we didn't want to fight, monkey.
Goddamn monkeys.
And yet, I've nearly cleared this entire ship.
Yes.
One ship down. 2 more to go. Oh.
Once I get up there, I'm just telling you, once I
Nothing's
unleash
going
my
to
powers, and I'm not, yeah.
Don't even.
Like I said, every turn, man, I'm getting an extra, 1 to my rolls.
It would have been one thing for us to go to the other boat and steal the boat. God, they're coming pretty fast.
All right. Actually, let me go back to boat's turn. Okay, so on this front boat here, we've got a crew member that is facing down Fa Ping, and so he takes a step back, barely dodging from one of Fa Ping's kicks, punches, or whatever you want it to be, and draws out his cutlass and takes a swing. All right. Does a 15 hit your AC?
15?
Yep.
That is meat.
Okay. Oh, wait. Keith, roll a d4 for me.
Yeah, if you still got Bane.
All right, so that knocks it down to a 13.
Sweet.
Thank you.
All right. And
You see an oak leaf blow past you, as that distracts him just enough that he misses.
all right, Flynn, it is your turn. You are dangling from the side of a ship, holding on to the hilt of a dagger.
Fuck, let's put another bolt in the side of this thing.
Okay. So
If I can. And I'm just going to dig in. My goal is Fa Ping's going to have to save me because I clearly can't pull myself up.
So you are holding on to this. What kind of crossbow do you have?
It's a one-handed. But I'm just going to stab another bolt in the side of it.
Okay, so you're just taking a bolt out and you're going to use that to like stab it
Yeah,
in?
I'm just kind of, just to get another, because I got 2 hands, I'm just kind of stabbing next to it to just hold on as hard as I can. I'm just digging in at this point.
All right. Go ahead and do a strength check then. All right, Mr. Lucky.
Wow, that's fantastic. Oh, yeah. There you go. Why can't I just have advantage? When I have advantage, I do freaking awesome.
All right. So
that's the best rule you're ever going to get out of me for the rest of today. So I mean, just take that for what it is.
You stab the bolt in, and are able to get it in there. And so now you have 2 objects lodged in the side of the ship here. And go ahead and do a Constitution saving throw for me. All right. So
I feel great.
As you feel like you have gotten this lucky streak, getting both of this in here, you end up kind of almost feeling like you got this little bit of a second wind of energy, and you think that you're actually going to be able to use this method to climb up the side of this ship.